I'm John Leonard. I'm a corporate lawyer with Fairfield and Woods in Denver, Colorado. We have a variety of videos that we've posted on our website regarding your business, your personal life, and where the law intersects with that. Hopefully we've done it in short enough snippets to hold your attention and entertain you. Today, we've been talking about intellectual property, copyrights, trademarks, patents, and trade secrets. With Mark Smith, I want to talk about patents. I know you're a patent lawyer. I know, though, that you advise people on trade secrets and copy. Well, we've got the tapes to prove it. We can just go on our website and see all of Mark's expertise. You know, there's one you did on artificial intelligence. If you didn't start with that, I think you should probably start with that. And we just did one on trade secrets that was really good. Not that the copyrights and trademarks wasn't good, but let's talk about patents. And so talk about what a patent is and contrast it with a copyright. And then please talk about the process of how you get a patent.
Okay. A patent is an area of intellectual property that protects ideas, things, compositions, methods, anything to do with manufacturing or products. And the patent is very focused on what it is that is claimed within the patent that is granted. The claims are the scope of what is protected. You may have something that is associated or adjacent to what is claimed. That's not going to be protected. So when you go through the process of getting a patent, you want that claim language to be as broad as possible. And patents, as I say, protect ideas and things and compositions. That compared to copyright, which is only protecting the expression of an idea, the expression of a idea like a screenplay, how it was described and script, basically. That's what's protected by copyright. The idea of Romeo and Juliet in the background of West Side Story, that idea is not protected by the copyright. So you look to each area of intellectual property to address particular types of property.
When dealing with patents, I hear about two things. Let's talk about one and then the other. The first one is the 12-month rule, and the other one is what's a provisional patent. So what's the 12-month rule and disclosure and offer to sell and all that other stuff?
Well, the law in the United States, various jurisdictions, foreign countries have different laws, but let's just focus on the United States. If you offer for sale, make public use, or in any other way disclose your invention, you must file for a patent within 12 months of that date, or else you lose the opportunity to file, and any issued patent will be invalid. So it's important, and it's an encouragement in the statute that you want to get those ideas on file as soon as possible, because that's the mechanism of what our patent system is intended to do, is encourage public disclosure so that improvements can be readily taken and improved upon themselves, and that the progress of patents are extended by way of publication. So that encouragement is that you must file within 12 months or you lose the right.
What's a provisional patent? I hear provisional patents and then non-provisional. What's the difference?
Provisional patents are mere placeholders. You disclose to the patent office your idea in your specification, in your drawings, and your claims. And it sits there for a year. And if at the end of that year, you do nothing, the provisional patent expires and you have no rights. Only upon filing subsequent to that provisional patent, a full utility patent application within 1 year, do you maintain your rights as to that invention that predates back to the date of the first filing of the provisional application. So it's a placeholder, but you must do something more or else it just expires.
How long does a patent last?
There are two types of patents that are principally involved with most of the commerce. That's a utility patent, which is the most common one. It goes to issues surrounding ideas, compositions, materials, and methods of manufacturing. And it has a life of 20 years from the date of filing. That was a change back in the 1990s. But the present law is 20 years from the date of filing. The other type of patent is a design patent, and it is directed toward ornamental features that are not dictated by function. And it has a life of 15 years, but its term starts at the date of issuance of the patent registration rather than the date of filing.
How long does a trade secret last?
Trade secret lasts as long as it's kept a secret.
And so if I came to you with an idea, I suspect part of the counseling would be, do we want to file a patent and put this on public record? Or is this something that we might consider just keeping a trade secret? Is that the kind of?
You have that option. In fact, you take the example of the Coca-Cola recipe that supposedly is a trade secret. I don't know it, but I assume it is still a trade secret. Had they patented it as a composition of material, that would have expired decades ago. They have kept it secret and thus maintained its viability as a trade secret.
And so the counseling you get from an intellectual property lawyer is the different types of intellectual property there are. We just use the example where if you had an idea, you have the choice to protect something potentially forever with a trade secret, or for, I forget what you said, 20 years if it's a patent. And so thinking about what you have and how it's going to be commercialized is the type of great counseling you can get from Mark Smith on patents, trademarks, copyrights, and trade secrets. Thanks for joining us today.
Well, thank you.